The James Webb Space Telescope spotted something pretty wild. What looks like metropolis lighting way out in space. These lights are incredibly far away, like 7 trillion miles from us, and they've got everyone talking about whether or not there's life out there. The telescope was checking out Proxima Centauri b, which is the nearest exoplanet to Earth, when it saw these bright spots. Could those be cities? It's got people excited because for ages, scientists and everyday folks have been hoping to find signs of life beyond Earth. So this is a big deal. This telescope observed those weird city-like lights flickering on Proxima Centauri b. It's like seeing a distant town sparkling, which makes you wonder if there's an alien civilization living there. It's kind of a mind-blower because it could mean there are civilizations out there we don't even know about yet. These town-like lights are so far away, it's hard to wrap your head around. NASA folks are likely wondering how long those lights have been shining, maybe just waiting for us to get good enough to see them. One space expert, David Kipping from Columbia University, says this star system is particularly exciting. He says it heats up differently than other planets. Normally, rocky planets absorb sunlight and give off infrared radiation, but Proxima Centauri b's infrared profile is different from its star. That's a clue. The James Webb Telescope is excellent at recognizing infrared data, so this strange heat signature from Proxima Centauri b could be key to figuring out what its atmosphere is like. Now, researchers are using the telescope's advanced infrared cameras to study the planet's atmosphere, hoping to find signs of life on that far-off world. Because the James Webb Telescope is so good at seeing infrared light, it can even observe the dark side of Proxima Centauri b and pick up the faintest glimmer, something other telescopes struggle to do. But this one is built to spot those tiny light signals from far away. That means it might actually confirm whether those city light rumors are true. The telescope can even detect fake or artificial light in a very specific wavelength range. Also, how Proxima Centauri b orbits its star is interesting. The sunny side of the planet may have lots of solar panels soaking up energy, while the darker side reflects light to keep things balanced. As it goes around its star, it has day and night cycles like Earth. However, it gets blasted with sunlight during the day and freezes at night. The amount of hot and cold depends on what the planet is made of. If it doesn't have much of an atmosphere, the temperature swings would be intense. The James Webb Telescope can study the planet's heat to figure out what its atmosphere is like. Plus, the telescope's orbit around Earth lines up with Proxima Centauri b's path, so scientists can observe the planet's day and night cycle in just over 11 Earth days. Since they think Proxima Centauri b has an atmosphere, they want to analyze it to see if life could survive there. Things like oxygen, water, and methane are good indicators. But even with the telescope's amazing abilities, identifying those elements in the atmosphere is still tricky. While the telescope can only study a few nearby habitable planets, astronomers are looking forward to bigger ground-based telescopes starting up in 2028. They'll be able to study the air around those distant planets and determine if they're suitable for life. For now, the James Webb Telescope is their main tool for identifying these remote planets. It has its limits, but it's still a big deal for understanding planets outside our solar system. Researchers are also trying to build telescopes that can block out the bright light from a planet star. That way they can focus on the faint light bouncing off the planet itself. They might use special masks or huge umbrella-like satellites to dim the star's light. Future telescopes will be able to examine those distant planets and their atmospheres better, helping us find signs of life. But there's a catch. They need to figure out if the gases they find were made by living things or just from geological activity like volcanoes. Despite those challenges, astronomers aren't giving up on understanding those planets and finding signs of life. This telescope marks a huge step in studying planets outside our solar system, giving us a glimpse at what incredible things are out there waiting to be discovered. Even though researchers have been searching for a while, they haven't found a planet with life yet. But the search for life continues, because humans have always wondered if we are alone. That big question is still unanswered, and scientists are using this telescope to search for possible civilizations hidden among the stars. At the same time, some people believe extraterrestrials are waiting for us to discover them. Back in 1984, Jill Tarter and Thomas Pearson kicked off a project called the Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence, SETI, aiming to look for radio signals from space. Radio waves can travel extremely far without getting scrambled. They used 42 radio telescopes in California to listen for those signals, but after 30 years, they haven't found anything conclusive. Still, Jill Tarter remains optimistic and wants others to join the search. The discovery of these city-like lights on Proxima Centauri b has made the hunt for alien civilizations even more fascinating. The James Webb Space Telescope is considered one of the best tools for uncovering the universe's secrets. It's built with super-advanced technology that lets it see through space dust and reveal cosmic mysteries. Its main mission is to study how the first galaxies and stars formed long ago. The telescope is named after James E. Webb, a major figure at NASA during the Apollo moon missions. It has a set of cool instruments like cameras and spectrographs that all work together to give us breathtaking views of the universe. It's got a huge mirror made of small segments that can capture faint light from the earliest galaxies. And because it operates in incredibly cold temperatures, it can detect subtle heat signals from far-off objects. Some of the maximum distant galaxies ever visible, its instruments have given us new facts about how stars form, how galaxies exchange, and how planets are made. The invention of metropolis lighting fixtures on Proxima Centauri b is a huge moment in the search for life out there. It'll take more checking to recognize for sure what those lights are, but this telescope has simply opened a new chapter in how we apprehend the universe. The ongoing study into the city lights on Proxima Centauri b has grabbed the attention of both scientists and the public. It shows how remarkable the James Webb Space Telescope is and marks a huge step in trying to understand everything. The telescope's abilities let it see through space dust and discover the secrets of the universe. Finding city lights on Proxima Centauri b makes you wonder about intelligent life out there. As we keep exploring the cosmos with a telescope, this might be just one of the extraordinary things that change how we see everything. The idea that remote planets might have intelligent life has been around for a long time. It's exciting to think we won't be alone and that there could be more advanced civilizations out there. This discovery has made humans question whether planets like Proxima and Tauri b can be livable, suggesting that life might be viable not just in our solar system, but on planets light years away. It's still early to say if those lights are fake, but the possibility opens a new door for studies. If they are signs of alien life, it could change everything about science, philosophy, and our place in the universe. The James Webb Space Telescope is a big part of this discovery because it is able to pick up faint light from distant objects. Without it, we wouldn't be seeing a lot of these things, so it has changed how we think about what might be out there. Besides Proxima and Tauri b, the telescope is also helping us study other distant planets. Researchers are studying their atmospheres to look for signs of life. They haven't found anything for sure yet, but they're getting closer. One of the most hopeful things is checking out the atmospheres of these planets. By looking at the light that passes through, scientists can spot gases like oxygen, methane, and water, which are often connected to life. The telescope's ability to detect these tiny signs is huge. Just finding these gases isn't enough. Scientists also have to check the unique conditions on these planets to see if they could support life. Whether Proxima Centauri b can support life is difficult to determine and takes a lot of checking. It's in the right spot where temperatures could allow liquid water, but its surface and surroundings, and whether it can have an atmosphere suitable for life, are still being looked at closely. The telescope will continue to give us crucial information about the planet's ecosystem and surface, helping us figure out if it can be another Earth. While everyone's excited about the city lights on Proxima and Tauri b, scientists are being careful about jumping to conclusions. There are lots of things that could explain those lights, from natural phenomena to possible artificial sources. Like with any discovery, they want to do more research before they know for sure. The telescope will play a big part in this. The search for life isn't just about one planet. Scientists are looking all over for signs of life on distant worlds. As technology improves, astronomers are hopeful that we'll eventually find evidence of life beyond Earth. The James Webb Space Telescope is just the beginning of this new era of discovery, giving us the tools to understand the vast and complicated universe we live in. The discovery of these possible city lights has brought attention back to finding intelligent life out there. The idea that other civilizations might be out there waiting to be discovered is exciting to think about. For years, the search for alien life has been about listening for signals. Now we have a telescope that can directly observe distant planets and look for artificial light. This shift in how we do things could be a game changer in the search for knowledge about life beyond Earth. As we look ahead, the search for life will continue to evolve. The telescope has already given us great insights into whether life could exist on other planets, but there's still a lot to learn. Scientists will keep improving their methods and developing new technology to help us find signs of life in the universe. The next few years will likely be full of discoveries that challenge how we see life itself. The development of new telescopes like the Extremely Large Telescope (ELT) will help us examine distant planets. The ELT, which is expected to start in 2028, will be able to study exoplanet atmospheres with incredible detail. This will give scientists key data to see if those planets could support life. The combination of the James Webb Space Telescope and future telescopes like the ELT will allow researchers to do more thorough studies of exoplanets. Despite the challenges ahead, the search for life remains one of the most important things we are doing. The discovery of city lights on Proxima Centauri b is just one of the many exciting things waiting to be discovered as technology advances and our understanding grows deeper. We are poised to make even greater discoveries that will change how we see life. The James Webb Space Telescope will continue leading the way on this exciting journey. As the James Webb Space Telescope keeps exploring distant exoplanets like Proxima and Tauri b, scientists are learning more about the potential for life beyond our solar system. The study of these far-off worlds gives new insights not only into the possibilities of alien life but also into the conditions that allow planets to support life. Proxima Centauri b's discovery has sparked global interest, but it's just one of many exoplanets being studied by astronomers. Using the telescope's advanced capabilities, the significance of the James Webb Space Telescope lies in its ability to detect faint signals from distant planets that were previously undetectable by earlier telescopes. The infrared technology aboard the telescope allows it to observe light that has traveled across vast stretches of space, revealing critical information about exoplanet atmospheres, surface conditions, and potential for habitability. As scientists continue to refine their methods for studying these planets, the telescope's capabilities offer unprecedented views of exoplanet atmospheres, which could provide essential clues about the presence of life. Exoplanets like Proxima and Tauri b are located in what scientists refer to as the habitable zone of their star, the region where conditions may allow for liquid water to exist. This is a key factor in the search for life, as water is considered essential for life as we know it. However, scientists must also consider other factors, including the planet's distance from its star, its atmosphere, and its ability to maintain a stable temperature. While Proxima Centauri b is within the habitable zone, its surface conditions are still being studied to determine if they could support life. The study of exoplanet atmospheres is another exciting frontier in space exploration. The James Webb Space Telescope is capable of detecting the chemical composition of these atmospheres by observing the light that filters through them. Gases like oxygen, carbon dioxide, and methane are of particular interest to scientists because they are often associated with biological processes on Earth. Detecting these gases on distant exoplanets could provide the first direct evidence of life beyond Earth. Although the presence of these gases alone would not be definitive proof, scientists are also exploring the possibility that life could exist in forms very different from what we're familiar with. While many search efforts focus on planets with Earth-like conditions, researchers are also considering the potential for life in extreme environments. For example, some scientists speculate that life could exist in subsurface oceans on icy moons like Europa or Enceladus, or even in the clouds of Venus, where there are trace amounts of gases that could support microbial life. These possibilities broaden the scope of the search for life and challenge traditional ideas of what constitutes a livable environment. Beyond the search for life, studying exoplanets and their atmospheres can also teach us more about the broader processes of planetary formation and the evolution of star systems. Understanding how planets form and what factors make a planet suitable for life can inform our understanding of Earth's own history. By comparing distant exoplanets to Earth, scientists can identify the characteristics that make our planet unique and help determine the factors that allowed life to emerge here. The technology used in the James Webb Space Telescope is also paving the way for future advancements in space exploration. While the telescope's current capabilities are revolutionary, there is still much to learn. Future telescopes like the Extremely Large Telescope (ELT) and the Giant Magellan Telescope (GMT) will continue to build on this work, enabling scientists to acquire even more precise information on distant exoplanets. These upcoming observatories will provide more tools for studying the composition and conditions of exoplanets, further advancing our understanding of how life might potentially exist elsewhere in the universe. As we look to the future, the search for extraterrestrial life is poised to continue evolving. The James Webb Space Telescope has already given us a glimpse into a new era of space exploration, one where distant planets are no longer just points of light in the sky, but worlds that can be studied in detail. With each new discovery, our understanding of the universe deepens and our sense of wonder about the possibilities of life beyond Earth grows. Although we may not find definitive evidence of life in the near future, the exploration of exoplanets is helping to answer one of humanity's oldest questions. Are we alone in the universe? The journey of discovery has only just begun, and with the tools we have today, the possibilities are infinite.